Hey, what's up, my students? Jeremy Anderson here. Welcome to another episode of Next Level Students. Let's go. Okay, question number one. What you got?
Hi, Jeremy. I'm Madeline Petta, and I was wondering, how do you know when you're being completely authentic?
Great question. Okay, so how do you know when you're being completely authentic? So don't focus so much on showing other people that you're authentic. Like, focus on being true to yourself. So you've got to just kind of take some time and just ask yourself, who am I? What do I like? What am I into? When no one else around, how am I? You know, there was a time in my life, because my biological father wasn't in my life, where I was going through like an identity crisis. I wasn't being true to myself. I wasn't being authentic to myself. I was just trying to fit in with other people. When I got to a point when I said, no, Jeremy, I'm not gonna seek for their acceptance. They're gonna have to accept me how I am. This is who I am. This is what I got going on. These are the areas in which I'm talented. These are the things I'm into. This is what gets me going. This is what keeps me motivated. This is what I'm inspired by. This is the type of music I like, the clothes I like. I just got to a point where I had to go on a journey of self-discovering me and myself. A lot of times, depending on the people I was around, I would be like a chameleon, always blending in and mixing in with them. And I had to get to a point in life where I said, you know what? How do I become the best version of me? How can I be at peace with who I am? How can I get to a point where I accept myself? And when I became true to myself, then I was able to be true to my friends. Great question. Question number two, what you got?
What do you do when people are talking behind your back?
What do you do when people are talking about you behind your back? So, you know, there's this saying that says, if somebody's talking about you behind your back, the person that they were talking to, why did they feel comfortable to even talk to that person? Right? So that's the first thing you should ask yourself. So say if you have a friend, and this is like one of your closest friends, but other people are talking about you to that person, you got to ask yourself, like, why are they so comfortable talking about me? So this thing, when it comes to friendships and relationships and loyalty and trust, can be really weird. What I don't want you to do is to seek approval from anybody else. I want you to be authentically true to yourself. I want you to love and value yourself. And if you have people that don't respect how awesome you are, they don't realize how amazing you are, they're not in your corner rooting for you, then that's fine. If they want to be negative and they want to be in some other areas in life, they're not really your friends, they don't mean the most for you, then you don't have to ask or seek for anybody's approval or for anyone's acceptance. So I want for you to tell yourself, like, you know what, I'm gonna move on. So for me, if I found out some people were talking about me behind my back, I would probably ask them about it, but knowing that they would probably lie and they probably wouldn't own up to it. But I would just tell myself, okay, obviously we're not as close as we thought. Obviously we're not the friends I thought we were. Obviously we don't have the relationship that I thought we had. But what I can't do is I can't let that stop me from staying focused. A lot of times I'm working with a lot of kids across the country in schools, and what's distracting them is friendships and relationships. Is he gonna dump me? Does she like me? And I'm like, okay, all that's cool, but I need you locked in on work right now. Because I promise you, all those friends I had, all those girlfriends I had when I was in middle school and in high school, they ain't nowhere to be found right now. So I want you all to focus on your destiny. So people might be talking about you, but are you talking about your calling? Are you talking about your purpose? Are you talking about your destiny? Are you talking about what you wanna do to take your life to the next level? So you can't control what other people do. You can't make them love you. You can't make them respect you. If they want to talk, like, that's fine. I almost heard this thing that says, you could talk about me as much as you please. I'm going to talk about you down on my knees. And so what I want for you to do is I want for you to stay focused. I want for you to stay true to yourself and tell yourself, I'm not going to beg anybody else to love me and accept me. And if you realize people are talking about you behind your back, then maybe they're not the friends you thought they were. When people show you who they are, believe them. All right, question number three. What you got?
What type of conversations do you have with your closest friends?
That's good. Okay, so what kind of conversations do I have with my closest friends? So it really depends on the level of our relationship. I have some friends, we're talking about finances, we're talking about budgets, we're talking about building wealth. But I have other friends where we talk about spiritual growth and things of faith. And I have other friends where we're talking about family. And I have other friends where we're talking about business ventures and things like that. So I think it really depends on, the type of friendship you have and what categories do you put them in, right? And so for me, I've got a faith fitness, I've got a faith, I got a fitness, I've got a finance, I got a family, I got different friends that kind of show me different things and we grow in different areas. But all of our conversations is about growth. All of our conversations is about expansion. All of our conversations is about how to go to that next level. So all my conversations, we're always challenging, we're convicting, we're stretching each other to help them be better. They're helping me get better, I'm helping them get better. They hold me accountable. I've had to have some very uncomfortable relationships over the years with some friends of mine who are holding me accountable to being the man I said I would be. So what does that mean for you, right? So that's me. Let's take it off me. What about you? What kind of conversations are you having with your friends? It's cool. I know you're going to have conversations about guys, conversations about girls and sports and things like that. But make sure that you're really having some deeper conversations and not really that surface level conversations. Like ask them how they're doing. Ask them how this pandemic has been treating them. Ask them about what's going on in their home. Ask them is their heart okay? Ask them how are their grades been? I've got friends of mine, when I was young, we would be competitive in every other area. Sports, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, we'd be very competitive in all those different areas. But we were never competitive when it came to grades. So I want you having those type of conversations with your friends. Don't worry about what me and my friends talking about. We talking about going to that next level. What kind of conversations are y'all having? And I'm not saying that all has to be, hey, what you do in your math test? How'd you do with your science quiz? I'm not saying it has to all be that, but make sure that y'all are stretching each other to go to that next level. Because yes, you can be your authentic self, you can be true to yourself, but you want to have some friends who truly care about you, that want to help you go to that next level, right? You want to have friends that's not going to be talking about you behind your back. You deserve a group of friends that's going to hold you accountable and that's going to help you go to that next level. And I want all of you all focus on that. Every single one of you has value. Every single one of you has purpose. Every single one of you, there are amazing things that's in store for you, but who you surround yourself with oftentimes is what's going to help get you there. I found out that your proximity equals your velocity. So the higher you go is oftentimes contingent upon the people that you surround yourself with. So you make sure you surround yourself with people who appreciate and love and value you and your authentic self. You make sure that you surround yourself with people that's not going to talk about you behind your back, that will show love and respect for you. You make sure that you surround yourself with people that you can be open and honest and vulnerable and transparent with. That's going to help challenge you to go to that next level. And when you do that, you're going to go from this level to this level and to this level, and we're going to look up one day and we're going to see you at the top. That's my time. I hope y'all have an amazing day at school, and I'll see y'all next week. Let's go. Hey, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I wanted to share two quick things with you before you get back to class. For one, I want more videos from students just like you. So with your parents' approval, your school's approval, email those questions to me directly from your phone to info@jeremyanderson.org. It's right there on the screen, info@jeremyanderson.org. Send me your questions and you could be the next student that we feature in our video series. Also, to every teacher, counselor, and administrator watching this video, we've released our all new updated Next Level Students character curriculum. We've got a K-12 social and emotional learning curriculum that focuses on the whole child that is sure to be a game changer for your school. So visit nextlevelstudents.org and find out more information about our curriculum, and we're here to help take your school to the next level.